with any great adventure, it's really the journey and not so much the destination that brings the greatest reward and the most personal growth. And so you get reminded of that when you're doing these little mini tests in between the different phases of a program like the Smolov squat cycle, where your destination really is the meet that you're training for, with this opportunity to kind of see where you're at now and how the work is progressing is kind of a cool growing experience. My intention on this day was to do a full mock meet, but some knee issues that kind of showed up really prevented that. I only had 2 days off going into this, which I really would have preferred 3 days, but we had our opening night for the musical that I'm in the day after this, and I didn't want to do a mock meet the day of opening night. Just I felt like it wouldn't be very responsible of me as a cast member to do that, and so I really would have liked another day. I wasn't recovered enough for this to be as effective as I thought it should be. But start off with 6:05. Again, it looked a lot slower than I would have liked it to. Felt pretty bad, and I was having some knee collapse issues, which was brought on by some of that knee pain that just kind of sprung up out of nowhere. Took 6:25, which matches the first mock meet that I did in the Smolov cycle the first time I ran it. And then I took 6:35 just to be ahead of that. I will say that I wasn't particularly pleased with the depth of these squats, but considering the circumstances and considering that I was not using, I didn't have the days off that I would have liked to have had, I'm just going to have to accept that as the scenario. I'm still happy with it. I definitely didn't, going into this, I didn't feel like I had a 6:35 in me on the day, and it just kind of came out of grinding through it. Over to the bench press, that was a 365 quote-unquote opener. Went 375, and I misgripped it, and it almost rolled out of my hands the first time, and so the second time I regrouped and came and hit 375, and I had a hamstring cramp and my knee went. And so I decided it would be not in my best interest to even try deadlifting that day. And so we did our opening weekend. I came back in today and did just a deadlift workout to kind of make up for that missed pull. And I didn't want to do a heavy single because I had done the singles before with those other mock meet type numbers, and I decided I was going to put on 700 and try to pull it for a double, which I ended up doing successfully. So this is a 700-pound double on a regular, just a gym bar. It's not a deadlift bar. There's no whip. It's not extra knurling or anything. It's, in my opinion, much harder to pull on one of these bars than it would be on a meat bar. I was pretty happy with that, though, because I've only been able to do that one other time on a regular bar. And that was definitely not, that was when I was really deloaded and had been training my deadlift really hard. So the deadlift strength is there even if I wasn't able to exhibit it on the same day that I would have wanted to. But I really did feel like if I would have tried to go for a dead and my hamstring or my knee would have acted up on that, and I would have done something to pull myself out of my ability to perform at my best for the opening of our show, I would have felt pretty crappy, like I had let my cast members down, and really it's another time when you kind of look forward and say, hey, this is not the destination. Today doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. It's just I'm using it as a tool to establish where I'm kind of at. After those deadlifts, I came in, had 35 for my 5 doubles because I'm still doing the bench program all the way through the switching phase. And that's technically what I'm in now. So I'm still in the process of writing out what this next 3-week period is going to look like. But we have one more weekend of this show, and once that's done, my life kind of opens back up again, and I have a whole lot more time to plan and focus all of my energy back on this. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of how I was feeling. Overall, I'm happy with the results. I wish the squats would have looked a little bit better. I wish that the benching would have been a little bit cleaner. But I know where I'm at. I know where I need to go, and I have the things to fix to work on it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like rating or share it with your friends. Comments and questions are always welcome. I try my best to get back to them. A couple of questions I tend to get a lot now. My age, I'm 23 right now, born October 4th, 1989. I've been training for 12, almost 13 years. I weigh between 205 and 210. In the off season, I generally compete 198, and those are the ones that I get the most often through all the videos. So hopefully that helps clear up some confusion from people. Thank you guys again, and I will talk to you on Wednesday when I'm back in the gym. Thanks. Bye.